Hello everybody, today is Tuesday, August 14th. You're listening to A Round of Games. I'm Sam.
I'm Darian.
I was going to introduce you, but I was inhaling.
I thought I'd take that moment.
It's all good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
Been keeping busy.
Yeah, time is flying by.
It's insane that it's already August.
Yeah, halfway through August as well.
I know.
That's the concerning part.
So let's get this out of the way. Today, this is number 9.
Yeah.
We're like, we've been doing this for, 8 months now? And how are we only on episode 9?
I don't think we're doing it 8.
It was like the start of the year time, something like that. Maybe February or something like that.
Yeah.
But still, like, somehow we're on episode 9.
E3 was like a month and a half.
So, like, yeah,
Maybe.
not including the E3 wrap-ups, which were quite long, and there was 3 of them. But, yeah, it's kind of been 2 months since we've done the last one of these. That said, we haven't really been up to much in terms of like playing stuff.
Yeah.
We've talked about all the E3 things anyway, so a lot of that stuff is in the previous 3 episodes. You can listen to those all wrapped up on YouTube and the various places. But what have you been up to since then?
Well, more importantly, both of us have finally got that plat trophy in Burnout.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I think we should kick things off with that. So
there's not that much to say about it, though, is it? The last one we needed was the 8 people meet up in the baseball stadium.
Well, okay, so to be fair, Evo was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
No.
Last weekend.
1 week ago. I tried to future it, but it's still like... Yeah, it's 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks, cool. I'll be 2 weeks. Anyway, so while Evo was going on, I kind of had like a nice setup where I had like multiple streams going, and during that I played a lot of Burnout because I
just grinding out the other trophies and stuff.
Yeah, I had a lot to do. I was only on my like B license, so I had to get like the A and then get the Burnout. So I had a lot of events to do and a lot of other trophies to do. So I kind of grinded that out, and then all I needed was 8 players meet up in the baseball stadium.
Yeah, I've needed that for months.
Yep.
And I was like, hey, let's get 8 people on, and then
trying to get 8 people, 7 of your friends on Burnout at the same time to meet up to get that damn trophy. Like, we should have done it the first week it came out. We didn't really...
Well, when we started, we had 5 people on, and then 6 people, and then like 7, and then 1 person left.
Yeah.
And we never managed to quite get that 8 people going. And even this time, we only managed to get 7 people on. Thankfully, randos were like, just ready to join up and whatever. So
can you remember his name?
Oh, the guy that helped us out?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, same. That's a shame.
Yeah. He's in my Platinum Trophy picture.
Yeah,
I think. Which I was hoping to have a nice little photo of us kind of all together in the baseball stadium, but no, it's me driving into it and it's kind of blurry.
Mine is a little bit better, but it's just Sean parked in the DeLorean right in front of my face.
Oh, I'm pretty sure mine was like Sean smashing into somebody. But, yeah.
But still,
hey, we
finally got it. Got the plat trophy.
That's nice.
Yeah, we tried out some Cops and Robbers. That was fun.
Yeah, we messed around with the other game modes, and like they were kind of stuff that we never messed around with before.
Yeah.
The Cops and Robbers, like the Marked Man, the other thing. They were fun, just like whilst we were waiting for other people to get online.
Yeah.
And yeah, having not played those before, it was interesting.
Yeah.
Like, it made a change from like just the races. The Cops and Robbers one was okay, but not being like being slowed down when you got the gold was a bit of a bummer. It's like it always felt like you were gonna get destroyed.
And one of my favourite sayings, but it's true, it controlled like ass.
When you was like slow.
Yeah, well, if someone touches you, not like fully crashes into you, if they touch you...
Oh yeah, you lose control.
You crash.
Kind of like,
yeah, it's...
Yeah, they tap you and you go into a wall and you're done for.
The other thing we did, which was really nice as well, at the end after we got the trophy, was we did a lot of Big Surf Island stuff. And I didn't have that DLC, like when the game first came out ages ago, I didn't touch it. So to have that now and actually like try it out, Big Surf Island is a cool place.
It's super cool. Like, it was pretty much the first like land mass added onto a game.
Yeah.
Like, I suppose, well, Oblivion did have that kind of DLC, but it was like a lot smaller, and then they had the expansion. It was like an expansion to a racing game, which was weird.
Yeah.
Like an open world racing game that they added this block onto the side of it, which added like more billboards and more smashes and more events and all this other stuff. And like, to have that level of support in a game already with like all the other cars, packs and stuff, the DeLorean and all that, like having a new place to explore and roam around, especially since they knew what people enjoyed doing in the main island, like doing all the big jumps and like whatever. It like didn't gate you off like the later Need for Speed games that were like kind of open world, but you can't really do shit in them.
Yeah.
It's still just driving down a track for ages. This was like a big area that you could like go off-road into like alleys and on top of buildings and stuff. It was super cool.
Just makes you think, how did that game not get a sequel in all these years?
EA?
Oh, yeah. That's the answer.
Maybe?
Yeah.
The Need for Speed license was a bit more, I guess, well-known, but I think maybe they've seen how well this remaster sold.
Yeah.
It's just like the Crash Bandicoot one. I assume Spyro is going to be the same.
Yeah, Spyro.
Like whatever remaster comes out for like an old game that people have nostalgia for, it's going to sell super well, and then they might realise that, hey, maybe people will want like a new one of these.
I feel like Spyro will actually do even better than Crash because of... Now, I don't think like this is a problem at all, but the skill ceiling in like Crash, right? So... You're going to play Crash 1 to start with, like a majority of people would, right?
Yeah.
And that game gets a little hard as you go along, which is fine. The game was always, like, difficult.
Yeah.
But I can imagine that, like, making people want to watch it rather than play it, which is fine. Whereas Spyro was always just, you know, it's never been hard. It's just a fun platformer, fun adventure game, you know? So I feel like Spyro will actually have more people want to, like, play it than just, like, watch it or experience it.
Yeah,
I think people will want to play that. I'm really hyped for Spyro. Can't wait to download it though. That's yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, depends if you only want to play Spyro 1, then job done, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, Spyro 2 and 3 are downloads. I don't know whether they're like codes in a box or whether you just have to download them from the menu.
I hope it's from the menu.
I really hope it is, because like I don't want to think that they're doing that because of like borrowing or trading it back in.
Yeah, it's weird, but we'll see. Super weird decision, but I mean, I guess it doesn't really make a difference. People are still gonna buy it.
It doesn't affect me, but I can see people with like data caps and stuff, because it's not going to be a small download, is it?
Nope.
For those two games.
I mean, and people do have like 0.0 meg connection.
Yeah.
Does happen. A lot of people actually have that sort of internet, which means like, hey, I want to play Spyro 2. Well, wait like 2 weeks extra to download that shit.
Well, I mean, luckily they can play Spyro 1 whilst they wait.
Okay, yeah, true.
Yeah. Downloading it on a potato.
Yeah, exactly. I did finish Rabbids, which I'm super happy about.
How hard was that final?
I pussied out in the last 3 battles, I'd say.
Okay.
I got not fed up. I enjoyed my time like thoroughly with it all. It was so much fun. But like the last area, which is like the 4th stage, which is like Bowser's area.
Yeah.
The first 5 chapters of that was hard, but it was like fair hard. It was just slight battles were longer and they were a bit harder, but that was fine. Chapters 6 to 8 or 6 to 9, I can't remember how many were there. Some of the battles are unfair. There's like a Waluigi and Wario Rabbid, right?
Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that was
it's like, but they're just like little bosses, yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing like huge, but they are unfair. They are like weapons are unfair, and like the ads started really piling on damage. Luckily, at the start of every match, it's like press Y to like make it like 50% easier. You get like 100% extra HP, and there's no difficulty. And here's the thing: there's no trophies, so I just didn't care anymore. Huh. And then so the last few battles, I just like pressed the button, made it like slightly easier for myself, and powered through. It was cool. I enjoyed my time with it. The difficulty did curve, but for the most part, it was fair until the last like few things, and then it got to the point where it was like frustrating, but not to the point in Crash where like it's frustrating, but I'm like, I'm gonna do this. Like I'm making the mistakes. I can do this. It felt unfair. Some of the
Did you
battles.
you have the best weapons at that time? Like at that point?
I did. I was like capped in my weapons, not in my skill tree. I could have like did some grinding for that, I guess. But weapons, I had like unlocked the best at the time.
But to get like more skills, you have to do those challenges and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, and they aren't too fun either. I don't know. It was fun to play, but I would highly recommend you just do like one playthrough of it. Any parts that like are difficult, just press Y, make it slightly easier for yourself. There's no trophies.
What does it do making it easier?
It gives you like double your HP.
Alright.
Oh, that's actually it.
Oh.
I think
That's still good, I guess.
Yeah. Oh god, it makes such a difference. It really does. Yeah. The final boss was quite hard, but fair, I guess. It was just time consuming and a bit of a grind at the end because there are a lot of ads. It was a lot of fun. That game it's got DLC. I have no interest.
Would you be interested in getting that?
No.
It's Donkey Kong. They did like areas that look like tropical freeze.
See, here's the thing. If it was free, yes. Now, I'm not saying it should have been free.
It's part of the season pass, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not saying, this shit needed to be free. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it doesn't interest me enough to pay for it. If it was free, I'd probably download it.
Can you buy it individually? I don't know what it is.
I think so. I think
like $7.99.
Yeah. But yeah, and the other thing I've been playing, I played some more Dragon Ball. I mean, Evo was around, so
I still need to finish watching that. I need to watch the finals. About halfway through it or so. Because it was about... Well, actually, it might be like 4 hours or something like that. I need to finish watching those. I know who won, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But then, like, seeing him just destroying matches is kind of cool.
Yeah. So, in terms of, like, fighting games, I'm, like, super hyped on that shit, esports and all that crap. But, like, I watched like 30 hours of Evo over the 3 days. It was insane. Day 1 and 2, because it's just like pools and like, all the pros are just fighting through like basically scrubs trying to get to like the top 8 as you do. So the first 2 days you don't having it on the background is perfect. You don't really need to pay attention unless like a good match is on.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. And then day 3 is like top 8 day where it's got like the 5 games, which was Guilty Gear, Melee, Dragon Ball, Tekken, and Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm so glad I remembered. And that like started our time.
Almost had them in the right order as well.
I know Tekken was before Dragon Ball. Damn it. Mm-hmm. But I mean, for us, that started at 4 p.m. because time zone differences and stuff.
Yeah.
It ended, I think, at like 7 a.m. I watched that straight.
Sure.
That was a tough day, but worth it though.
Yeah, because all I wanted to watch was Dragon Ball, but it started at midnight, and I was like, no.
It started after midnight.
Oh.
It was like 1:45, I think.
I suppose, I don't know how long Tekken goes on for.
It took a while. Notable thing to say, Sonic Fox is an awesome dude. He is crazy at that game.
Yeah.
And more importantly, the Cell yell is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Every time Cell does it, the whole crowd did.
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And also, one last thing to say, Dragon Ball Fighters broke Evo records.
Oh yeah,
which is awesome. Cool. Super happy for it. The game deserves it. Everyone loves it. Hoping for like more support for that game.
It'll probably be back next year.
Oh god, yeah. I think it'll be there for a while.
And...
It's as much as people don't like to like admit it and say it because they don't want Marvel to just be written off. It's taken the place of Marvel now, basically. So
yeah.
It's going to be a main game for a few years.
Wasn't Infinite there last year and like...
Yeah.
Kind of whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Less said. So that was incredible. And in terms of fighters... Oh, God. There were 2 new fighters announced for Street Fighter. G and Sagat. And actually, they were like released that night as well.
Yeah.
Which was awesome. And in terms of Dragon Ball, they showed off another trailer for Base Goku and Base Vegeta.
Oh, okay.
Who, just fun fact, follow Sonic Fox on Twitter. And those characters are busted.
What?
Base Vegeta and base Goku.
What do you mean?
They're insane.
Like
they
strong?
Their damage and their combo strings, and it's like, I know these guys are good at the game, and like we saw how crazy they are, you know.
Yeah.
These two characters seem a bit tweaked. Like they seem a bit busted, but I'm excited to see what happens.
Always seems weird when you've got like the base one, which is supposed to be just regular ass Goku.
Yeah.
But then like him fighting like a Super Saiyan like version of somebody, and they can duke it out fine.
Well, I mean, I agree in terms of that, but then
in terms of like lore,
you also like, I know you don't quite know who Beerus is yet, but it's weird.
Is he the cat fox?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
okay.
weird seeing like Krillin and Yamcha like fight him, you know, because those guys would like literally get blown away. So.
Yamcha would end up dead.
Yep.
On the floor.
Yeah.
Classic Yamcha. Wait, I would have finished Dragon Ball since the last time we recorded this, isn't it?
Yes,
yeah.
you did.
And that last Cell stuff was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor King Kai.
I love how Goku's excuse is just like, it's just
didn't
the
know
best.
anywhere else to bring him.
This was the best idea I had.
Yeah.
And King Kai's like,
as Fat Cell's about to blow up, and he didn't even die. Cell,
yeah, that's
like everybody else did, but yeah.
That's the only convolute. Well, I mean, there's a lot, but that part is kind of like he comes back just like, oh, I just so happened to regenerate, even stronger than before, and I happened to learn Goku's instant transmission.
Yeah,
it was that's a bit silly, but still, it's Dragon Ball. The whole thing is silly.
Yeah.
It's great.
And then everybody banded together and destroyed him, and that was cool.
Yeah, the end of Cell Saga is actually quite sad.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, because Goku's gone.
Like Goku's dead again.
Yeah. Gohan's totally responsible, but
Yeah.
we won't talk about that.
Yeah, but like whatever. I mean, it's anime.
Yeah, I know.
It's like comics, but people are going to come back.
And I get Gohan. You know, he was angry. He was pissed. He wanted to make Cell suffer.
Yeah.
He didn't know Cell was gonna like turn massive and blow up.
Yeah,
So
but he knows he should have killed him when he had the chance.
exactly, yeah. And now his dad's dead. But also Goku could have come back, but he was just like, nah, man, I'm fine.
It was great how like he got killed, and then there was still like 3 episodes left.
Yeah.
Because we had the whole bit of like Trunks going to the future and killing his androids again, and
That was
he
cool.
was like super strong now and whatever. And yeah, that was neat.
That was a nice like little wrap up.
And you saw King Kai building that shitty house that Goku busted up again.
He's literally like, dude, but that's my home. Why?
Yeah,
I mean,
build it on a little rock.
so harsh.
But whatever. Anyway, I'm going to take a break from like watching
Yeah.
that stuff now. I've got all the other episodes there ready, but I'm going to leave it for a little bit.
Yeah. I don't think I played anything else. Like, I mean, I've been practicing Smash because I want to get back into Smash tournaments. I've got a few coming up, which I'm excited for.
You finished Metal Gear Solid 4.
Did we talk about that?
No, because it was during E3.
We didn't talk about it in the wrap up, did we? No, I
we didn't
finished
need
Metal.
to, did
I
we?
started and finished Metal Gear 4. That game is incredible. I still like have days where I kind of take a step back and I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
This like story as a whole. It's like the perfect wrap up. There was a point in that game where everything got blown
Wide open? Is it the cutscene with Eva?
Yes.
Big Mama.
Big Mama. I was trying to say her name, Big Mama. I was gonna. Yeah.
As she's just explaining shit, and she just drops bombs on you where she's like, oh, Sigint, you know,
Like the
Donald Anderson.
The entire game felt like bombs being bombs
bopped.
being bombs being dropped throughout the entire thing. But like that cutscene on was just like, that's such a dump, and like that changed everything.
You do that, and then you see Big Boss's picks on fire, and then you find out later that wasn't Big Boss.
Yeah, and then
But she died thinking it was.
yeah, which that's harsh. That's not nice. But
She was all old and on fire,
Yeah.
and
but we won't talk about that.
yeah. And then you go to Shadow Moses and do all that stuff.
Yeah, that Shadow Moses was first you play a PS1 rendition of
So cool.
Yeah, that was
And you
awesome.
see him with his like blocky head in the helicopter as he wakes up,
that
and then you can equip that head if you really wanted to.
yeah, that was super weird. I was like, what the hell is going on? This is kind of cool.
You get there and you have all the flashbacks and like the SOCOM is under the truck as well, just like where it is.
Oh, that was cool. Shadow Moses was cool. I had that one really intense area, and I didn't get spotted, which I was super proud of.
Yeah, that's kind of the hardest bit, to not get spotted, and then you have the music at the start.
Yeah, that was tough, but I enjoyed making sure to not get spotted in that one area. See, that was one area where, like, throughout the game there's loads of places where, like, I didn't want to get spotted, but I probably did anyway. But that one area was just, like, not so much I want to do it because I know it's hard, was just, there are, like, 3 geckos walking around in this area.
Yeah.
I don't want to get spotted. Like,
yeah, it's super tough. And if you like destroy any of them, then you'll get like on evasion or like a little something.
Yeah.
Then you don't get the music there either.
That boss fight was really cool on Shadow Moses. I think that was my favourite one.
It's great because it's like kind of Sniper Wolf, and you're in the snowfield as well.
Oh my god, when I found out there was a person inside that wolf.
Yeah, you thought it was just like...
I thought it was a Metal Gear.
That's what all the beauties have in them, isn't it?
It just didn't click to me at all. And that was weird when that happened, and I was just like, holy crap.
Getting that gun, though, that's cool.
Yeah.
That, like, thing that Fortune had in 2.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Well, being able to use it yourself.
Then, I mean, don't want to run through it too much, but, like, the Psychomantis fight further on then was awesome.
Well, kind of Psychomantis.
Yeah, I
think he might have been controlling all of the beasts.
Yes.
As if he's not really dead.
Yeah.
But then you do kind of, like, get rid of him when you find out Rumble is back or something.
Oh, God damn it. that entire thing was so cool. Like, the callbacks and the fight. It was just cool. And then...
the final boss.
Before the final boss, the cutscene with Meryl and Johnny was awesome.
Yeah.
That was
cool.
He
proposes to her.
He is a weird dude, but he's way too cool for his own good.
Yeah. He looks slick.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's not how I expect that to go whatsoever.
It ended with a wedding.
Yeah, what the hell? And then the like really long crawl, the hardest boss in the game.
What do you think's a better boss fight, the ladder in 3 or the microwave in 4?
Ladder in 3 because of the song got played during it.
But the microwave does have the like split screen of like all the rays fucking up shit.
My hand hurt.
You do have to keep smashing triangle.
Whereas that
you can't
just
die, but you do have to like, that's true.
And also I guess the microwave meant more because like in my head first time playing I was just like I could die, I don't fully know, and also I'm kind of worried my like parts of me seem to be popping open. This isn't good. Then more big reveals, and then that final boss, the awesome fight, the
one-on-one with Snake and Ocelot.
That was just
as it goes through the games with the music and the stances and the health bars. And all that, just the symmetrical fight, and then when they jab,
the music,
the syringes
playing,
into each other.
Shit, that was so cool.
Yeah,
it was so cool. And then that ending,
the after credits dump as well.
I wasn't. I mean, I was okay, but like at the ending, and then the after credits was just like I didn't believe. I thought he was like dead and dreaming, or like
he died like 3 times during those credits.
Yeah,
during that scene.
Well, I thought
falling over and shit
when Big Boss showed up, right?
Yeah,
I did not think that was actually him, right?
Okay, it
didn't click that it was him until Snake actually asked, "How are you here?" or "How are you alive?" And then I was like, this is actually happened. And then massive lore dump, wrapping everything up, and I just
needed to turn off Zero's health.
Yeah. I want to mention Raiden's ending because that guy deserved that ending. I was super happy.
Why did he not think that kid was his? The silver hair and the dumb little sword.
That kid is anime.
Yeah,
he's gonna grow up to be anime.
Raiden is kind of anime.
And he's the
You'll
best.
see when you play Revengeance. You haven't played that yet.
And that's like, I'm more excited to play that and 5, and that's bad of me, I think.
No, probably not.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of Raiden in that game. I have a bone to pick with Raiden in that game. He was cool as shit. Every fight was anime, but I think he got stabbed over 20 times by Vamp in that game.
Yeah. Oh man, how many times did it take you to figure out what to do with Vamp?
Oh.
It was a lot.
I went through everything in that inventory, and then when I got to the syringe, I was just like, oh, that's for HP, that'll heal me. I just skipped over it. Yeah. Then I read again through them all, and I was just like, block now. Oh,
suppresses now.
God damn it, yeah.
So as soon as you do that, it's done.
Yeah, literally. But
that was good.
All in all, Metal Gear 4 is an incredible game. Metal Gear is an incredible series. It definitely felt like a perfect wrap up and end to all those years. What was it, 30, 20?
When 4 came out, I think it was 20.
20. Yeah, 20 years worth of games, and there's not really much quite like it. Really. I mean, you would say Kingdom Hearts, but I'm not there yet.
Yeah. But story similarities in those, in the grand scheme of things. But maybe we'll get to that further down the line.
But man, goddamn, it was awesome. I can't wait to play more. I can't wait to play Rising and 5, and then
Peace Walker. We need to co-op before 5 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Co-op Metal Gear sounds nightmarish.
It's super cool. I played it a little bit with Dan, I think, way back, but we didn't play through the entire game, so that would be kind of cool, because then we'll be building up our bases individually, but then joining each other in missions, and well, I assume it will make things a bit easier. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Cool. Yeah, I don't think I've played anything else. I started Nier. I haven't played any more Nier though, which is really annoying me.
Did you get to the desert? You didn't get up until the part which we played up.
No, not quite yet. I did. Okay. I got to
I did the intro bit, and then you got into the city, was it?
I got into the city. I got into the first. I'm saying first because I don't know if there are others. The main base.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I did a few side quests, came back, turned them in, and then I thought, right, I'll stop there. And then I was just kind of I need to finish Rabbids. It's driving me insane. So I finished that. And Burnout was see, I think the last few weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, I've just been I've got all these games that are just so close to being finished, or in my head being I'm gonna be done with them. I want to just finish them. Yeah. And I did. So I finished Burnout and that.
I keep having that, but then I end up just starting something else anyway.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. We watched the intro to Chain of Memories as well.
Yeah, we did.
We're going to watch through that and then hopefully get through it fairly quickly so we can get on to Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
Because I don't really want to play Chain of Memories.
Yeah, the combat.
It gets super tough. It's really interesting, but...
I'm okay with not playing it. I... as much as it seems cool and stuff, I don't know. It seems like something that would take... is more effort than what it's worth.
It's super long as well. Yeah. I was on 20... Well, I was on 30 odd hours when I hit the point where I was man, this boss fight is just unfair as hell. So I'm done. I'm going to watch the rest of this.
Right.
So we could have played the intro-y bit just to get you familiar with the combat and stuff. That would have been quite cool, and then you would have had a better representation of it.
Yeah.
Going forward throughout, because Sean played the beginning of it before realizing man, this is dumb. I'm gonna just watch everything. But it's a lot. It's a lot of game.
Yeah.
It's 40, 50 hours or something worth if we play through it. Whereas watching it will be 4 maybe.
Right. Okay.
If that, buttoning through stuff. Especially since the stories kind of recap the worlds of the first game, but with the characters forgetting each other and stuff.
I had a feeling
it's mainly the outside stuff, the Castle Oblivion stuff is what we need.
You know the worlds?
Yeah.
Is it literally the same as the first game?
They're the same worlds. They're not the same areas.
No, but it'll be the same worlds.
The story, is slightly different though.
Are there no new Disney worlds?
No, because it's stuff from Sora's memory, isn't it?
Okay,
so it's the worlds that he's been to.
That makes sense.
And then at the end, you'll see a new, a new place, which is the whole thing of you wouldn't have seen this world in 3D before playing like Kingdom Hearts 2. So it kind of ruins that bit, just like the character thing I was on about yesterday.
It's a weird bridge between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we talked about this like yesterday, and like how obviously GBA was selling like Hot Pockets, and they wanted...
They wanted a Kingdom Hearts game on Game Boy Advance, so he was like, yeah, okay, here.
And it does...
It's a 2D thing that's
business standpoint, it totally makes sense.
Yeah.
It does, so, totally fine with it.
At least everything's available on PS4 now.
All I know at the minute is still nothing, basically.
I know is nothing.
But I'm comfortable knowing that Sora knows nothing either.
Yeah, you can relate to the character.
Yeah,
You're both dumbasses.
He's just confused. I mean, Donald and Goofy are always confused, so like I'll put them aside. But like,
Sora's a bit of a dick.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Goofy's confused.
Yeah, but Sora doesn't know shit. He's confused as shit. I mean, Axel made it worse. So I met Axel.
Yeah.
First time, that was cool.
Yeah.
He made it worse.
You rip and Ted.
He literally said the line, "You forgot that you forgot," and I'm like, all right, we're going in deep here. Yeah. So nobody knows what's going on other than everyone's forgetting everything, and I'm okay with this. Yeah, looking forward to finding out more.
You're learning as the characters forget, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
So yeah, we did that. I've been playing a bunch of Octopath Traveler. That is my sort of go-to Switch game at the moment.
I want to interrupt for 2 seconds and say I need that at the minute. I am starting Breath of the Wild very soon. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But other than that, I don't actually own many other Switch games, which means I don't have a Switch game to play like in bed anymore, because I had like Mario Odyssey, right? And I spent like 60 hours on that, and I would just chip away at that. And then Mario and Rabbids, I could just keep chipping away. I need to find a new Switch game. Let's just pick up and play. And I don't want Breath of the Wild to be that. What about
Captain Toad?
I do want to play Captain Toad. I think I'm ready to play.
I've done a couple of levels co-op with Sean, but I haven't managed to go through it because it came out the same day as Octopath, so I bought them both. I've been sort of ploughing through Octopath at the moment. I've done everybody's chapter 1, which is what you need to do to get them into your party. So I've got 8 people in there now, and they level up independently, like depending on if they're in their party. And I've been like going through one of the characters, chapter 2. I think there's 4 in total, also, or maybe like 3 for each person. And then 4 is like the big one where they're all together. So I assume it gets to a point where it's like, these 8 people are the ones who need to save the world or something like that. But like at the moment, everybody's story seems to be individual and like their own thing, and then the other people are just kind of along for the ride, which is super strange when you get someone like the thief who met up with other thieves or was like listening in on them, and they were talking about this big gem that they needed to steal and stuff, and they were like, we could work together and go steal it, and he's like, no, I work alone. But then like you walk up to him, he's like, you want to come along? All right. So that was kind of weird, but yeah, like in terms of like combat and stuff, it's such a fresh change from like normal turn-based stuff. I guess it's very similar to the Bravely Default thing, where like you can either attack or like charge up in that, and then the more you charge up, the more your attacks get stronger. But with this, you get like a little blip on every turn, and then you can choose to like bank that in to make like your attack stronger. Still, but it's still different enough to make it like seem way more interesting than just like Final Fantasy X or something like that. Which you played more of as well.
Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, like the presentation of it is incredible.
It does.
The soundtrack I've been listening to outside of the game, that's super fresh and nice.
It's done really well too.
Yeah, it's been sold out multiple times in Japan, and they keep apologising for it and restocking it. It did over 1 million copies worldwide. So I think it's probably doing alright for them. And it's just on Switch.
Which is insane when you think about it, considering how well it's done.
Yeah, because I mean, well, there's a lot of Switches out there.
Yeah.
Nintendo did put out numbers. I haven't got any of them, but they put out numbers of like software sales and hardware sales for kind of everything going back, which is cool. And you can just see how well the Switch is doing in there in regards to that. But yeah, like I'll keep chipping away at it and hopefully get further in it. It's I don't know how much grinding there is. Like apparently there's a bit towards the end of the game. But everyone's like early chapters are relatively low level because it gives you a recommended level on the map. And at the moment, like people's chapter 2s were like recommended level sort of 27-ish, thereabouts, 25 to 27. And now my guys are that much, but that's because like I've been leveling them up during the other people's missions. It always feels like there will be a slight grind.
Have you abused the thing which I'm sure you know about?
With the cats?
Okay, I don't know that.
The dancers re-rolling
there you go.
thing.
Yes. Have you managed
I've come across some of those cats anyway. Like, these cats have super low health. They basically run away at the start of fights or whatever. But if you can manage to get in there, then they drop like 1,000 XP or something.
Yep.
Normally you're getting like 80 or so.
Yeah.
So early on, I went up like 4 or 5 levels or more, like when you kill one of these guys. But yeah, like that dancer has an ability to like randomize everything in the battle.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually got that ability yet. I've only used Primrose a couple of times in it, like for her main chapter 1, and then I swapped her out because I wanted to level up other people. I'm trying to keep their levels like sort of increments of 5 as we go up.
Yeah.
Except for the protagonist, which you start with, who is always in your party, and you can't swap them out until kind of close to the end of the game.
So they're the highest level.
Yeah, so at the moment she's like 38 or something.
Yeah.
Whereas like the next person down is like 31.
Yeah.
And I've only got her in the party because I'm doing her story. Obviously, if she's not there, you can't do it. So now she's ended up getting quite higher than other people, and I want to kind of balance it out, but it'll probably work out over time. I've got 4 other jobs as well, from which I can equip onto other people to let them use different abilities and so like the job system seems neat. But yeah, it's like as I get further on, I'll have more stuff and more things to say about it. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. People have sort of said it's kind of repetitive and whatever now, but I can see why. But it's just like the difference in environments and bad guys and strategies and all that shit that you'd want to do. I'm really enjoying it.
Awesome. I can't wait to play it eventually.
Yeah, I almost bought another copy of it yesterday to give to you today because I want that collector's edition because I got a digital. I wanted that collector's edition, which has that like
fucking
the little
cardboard
fold-out stage thing with all the characters on it. But the only place that had it in was Shop 2, and it was like 90 quid or something like that, or 80 or thereabouts. And I was looking at it and I was like, but that's kind of maybe I won't. Like, they didn't have any copies of the original game, but I didn't want to buy it like just
because you want the thing. That's a frustrating thing, right? So you know, with like games coming out, for example, I'm going to say Kingdom Hearts,
yeah?
It's like, you know all about the Kingdom Hearts series, you know how much you love those games, you're a big fan of the series. So it's like, when they pump out a limited edition, you're like, I need it, right?
Yeah.
But when you got something new, like Octopath, and they announce a limited edition, you don't know because you haven't played it. You don't know how much you're going to like it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of frustrating when that game comes out and you fall in love with it, and then you're like, I kind of wish I had the limited edition for this because I love it so much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I bought the Ni no Kuni 2 limited edition, and like I assumed that would be really good, so I ended up spending like whatever it was, 140 on that.
Oh, I don't get me wrong, you can always like just get any limited editions anyway. I just mean it kind of sucks when you buy your standard edition for a game and then you fall in love with it and you're like, man, I really wish I had that collector's.
Well, I end up buying 2 anyway because like I get like a base copy or a collector's edition or something, but then I want to play it digital anyway.
To have it on there.
So I keep doing that. That's why I've got like Well, actually, no, I've only got 1 copy of Xenoblade because I bought that collector's edition.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've got that that's in my Switch because I have no other cards to put in there. But like Mario Kart, I bought that and then bought it digital.
Yeah.
And like Zelda, I did the same as well. I bought that limited edition and then ended up buying the digital one and then giving the other one to Sean. I think he's got it at the moment. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird, I suppose.
Yeah.
The other thing I've been playing a lot of is Dead Cells.
Yes.
So, at some point in the future, in the near future,
Okay.
we will be debuting a new video series.
Yes.
Called Opening Act, and the plan for that is really to go into a game that we haven't started yet, at least one of us.
Yeah.
And then play sort of like the opening 20 minutes or so. It's obviously better if like both of us haven't played it. And it would be even better if it was like a more obscure, weird game. But like obviously like good word of mouth was going around with Dead Cells. And I always had like some sort of interest in it. Because of like how positively people were speaking of it.
Yeah.
Well, so on the last Tuesday when it came out, I bought it, dragged Dan in here, and we recorded sort of the opening 20-ish minutes of it, just to get like a fresh, like new look at the game, and then sort of over time I'll keep playing it, and then maybe we'll do like a check-in video with just like see how progress is getting on. Although with that, because it's run-based, that's kind of weird because the video will still start at the beginning.
Yeah,
with like, not much unlock. There are permanent unlocks.
It's because it's a rogue
and
game.
Hopefully I'll be better.
Yeah.
but yeah, like so something a different game.
Yeah.
Will make a bit more sense in terms of that. But yeah, we're still putting together sort of like some of the key parts of the video.
Yeah.
And then I'll hopefully have that out sometime in the next week or so. And then we'll do more of those going forward, which I think will be a nice pace, a nice like difference.
Yeah, it'll be
from like the series of videos that we do.
Yeah, it'll be a nice kind of like, I don't want to say break. Break's not quite the right word.
It will break up the series because they'll kind of be one-offs.
Yeah.
But then we'll be revisiting them in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we did that Dead Cells video, and like, I won't spoil it too much, but like we did okay. I think you're meant to die a couple of times at the start to show you like, hey, yo, this is a roguelike. Here's how you upgrade things and bits like that. So it's very similar to Rogue Legacy, which I had issues with. I played it a bit, but like it always felt like when you died, you restarted it and you didn't make... So in Rogue Legacy, you obviously had your upgrades.
Yeah.
But unless you had the right amount of gold, you couldn't do anything. So it felt like that run that you just did and maybe spent like 20, 30 minutes on is completely pointless. And like just straight up done.
That, yeah.
So it got to a point where like I needed a lot of money to unlock stuff in Rogue Legacy, and I never managed to make that much gold. And like I wasn't good at actually playing the game, so I kind of fell off it real hard. And I began to feel that way about Dead Cells as well, which I was super bummed out about because I really wanted to like the game.
Right.
So when I said yesterday there was something that is different about this that is making me actually want to continue and play on with it, is the fact that like once you finish one of the rooms, you get to like a stopgap between the next area. Where you can bank in your cells, which you get from like killing. I think they randomly drop for like bad guys and stuff, or you might get them in like a chest or something like that. And you use those to like, say like a blood sword needs 15 cells,
right? And
then once you fill up all of those, it shows up in the map.
Okay. Okay.
But you can, like, if you only have, like, 14, you can dump those 14, then you only need one more in that.
Right.
And then, like, if you die and you go back, you still got that progress of the 14 there.
That's cool.
So, like, even if you get only, like, 5 cells each time, as long as you get to the end of that area, you can like put them into stuff, and that always makes you feel like you're going forward.
Okay.
So I mean, like later stages, you need blueprints in order to get those sort of like the things that you use to dump your cells into. So obviously you will end up completing that list, and then that's that. But like the idea is that you'll be unlocking better weapons and stuff as you're going along. But I think when I was getting frustrated with it and dying over and over again, when I played it last night, when I was talking to you about it bumming me out, was I think it's just because I had a bunch of bad rolls. Because it's loot and like you get good drops sometimes. Yeah. It all depends on whether you got that. So I was getting the same shit each time, and it was bumming me out. And I stopped playing, and I was like, man, maybe this game isn't for me. Maybe I don't like this game. But that run you saw me finish up when I was on here, I got my first like rare drop, or like my first epic. I guess it was gold, but I think it was colorless, and it had a fuck ton of stats on it, and it was insane. It was like what actual weapon? I think it was a bow, which when you shoot, it did like insane damage, and it shot out a bomb as well, and it made like guys explode, and like it just had like, all these stat effects on it, and that was just a drop from like a random guy. And then I had these like fast kunai as well, which like shot out super quick and like gave bleeding to them, but also made them like toxic gas when they killed an enemy or something like that. And it's the randomness of that which makes it really cool. And yeah, like I kind of wish I recorded that whole run, because that was real cool. And I got to the boss for the first time as well. I did okay, but you saw like him kind of like, not bullet hell, but he kind of destroyed me with undodgeable stuff, or at least in my skill level. But like that definitely made me want to go through it a lot more. It's you get permanent upgrades which allow you to open up alternate routes to like other stages. So now I can get into the sewers because I got a thing that opened up that place. But normally you were just going through this set way. And I managed to finish the sewers this morning for the first time, and I was like, oh cool, finally got through here. So I got to dump points into more things. But then I managed to do the next level for the first time going through it. That's what made me get onto that boss. And I was like, oh man, like as long as you get good skills and weapons and shit, then you're kind of good to go. It just sucks that I couldn't like kill guys previous because I had like bad rolls really. So now that I know what's actually going on, I think when I check in again with Dan, I'll have a bit more to say and show off what's up. And hopefully I'll have a bit more of those. Have you seen it, like the intro bit? Like all these hanging jars and stuff at the start? No. So they're like all your all the things you can upgrade and unlock. And then as you unlock them, they kind of fill in with those upgrades. Right, okay. And like, when you've got them all, they're just all full of stuff. And at the moment, like I've got like a couple of them full up. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully I'll have more of those when we record next time, and it would be nice to compare them and show that.
That's kind of awesome. I really have a love-hate with like roguelike games, because you know Spelunky?
Oh yeah.
Didn't care for Spelunky.
Yeah, that didn't click with me at all.
I didn't enjoy the gameplay of it. I didn't enjoy how that game worked. But then on the other hand, I played Rogue Legacy, and I've played the crap out of that game. I played it, finished it on Steam, and then it came to PS4. And I was just like, well, I'm going to dive in this again. How is this not on Switch? Because I would dive in it on Switch as well.
Give it a couple of months. Yeah. They announced it last week.
But it's coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, I'm going to play Rogue Legacy again.
That would be super cool on Switch.
The thing is with Rogue Legacy is like, man, I played the crap out of that, and like finishing it is perfect. And then they added remix bosses, which is like, you finish it, and which takes ages, by the way, because you have to like even defeat full bosses, and then you kind of like re-roll to get better stuff again, and you keep going in, you keep chipping away until you're like fully upgraded. And then like I did all that. I like got fully upgraded, killed the final boss. I was just like, this was so good. And then it was like, defeat remix bosses, and I was just like, okay, this will be fine. Man, the remix boxes are so unfair. You go in a room and it doesn't matter like how much you've like grinded or built up, because you go in a room, you're given like set health, which isn't much. You're given a set weapon, you're given damage, and it's just like, here, kill this boss who's been amped up to like stupid difficulty. Like it's stupid difficult. I love things that are just like really hard, because it's rewarding when you beat this. So I love like high difficulty stuff. But I don't like it when it's like someone's got control of like a knob and it just completely turns it up to like 100, and it's just it's really unfair. And like I got stuck on like the first one, and there's 4 of them, and they're even harder. And I was just like, I'm not doing this. I'm done with this game.
Yeah.
And I haven't played it since.
Oh, at least you can start again on Switch.
Yeah, I wanted that plat trophy though. I can't remember if it was a plat.
I
actually
don't think there
probably
was.
just 100%. Still, I wanted those trophies.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, but I love that game, so I could get into another roguelike, and maybe Dead Cells is another one.
Yeah, that would be a real... It's out on Switch too.
Yeah.
That might be a really good game to have on there.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't matter where you are, like having just a run for like 20 minutes would be super cool. Yeah, like I grabbed it on PS4 because I had money in my PSN wallet, and it was like up for pre-order for $15.99, down from $20.
That's kind of cool.
And like I was sitting there, it was about 2 hours before it unlocked. So it was about 10 o'clock, and I was like, "Shall I get this?" And I was like, "Oh, we could record." Yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
So I bought it then, whilst it was on sale. I was like £4 saving, you know. So yeah.
Yeah. Played anything else?
Not played. No. We watched Avengers again last week.
Yeah.
Last weekend. That film is still so cool.
Yep.
That was the second time I watched it. That was great. Yeah, we watched it with Kieran. It was the first time he saw it. Me, Kieran, and Sean. Yeah, that was great. No, I haven't really played much else, as it turns out. But briefly, let's talk about some of the events and stuff that happened over the past week. Mainly last week, there was a Smash Direct.
Oh my god, the Smash Direct.
Let's quickly talk about what happened
God damn
in that. They announced 5 characters.
4.
Simon Belmont.
Yes.
From Castlevania.
Oh, okay.
And Richter.
Yes. So they got Simon got leaked.
Kind of, just before it, because
people
Nintendo.
Could put 1 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Because they accidentally put the soundtrack to Castlevania.
Yeah, they put the song live, and then it sort of changed its title. I think it was actually just the title. I think the song was still the one that they were meant to upload.
But yeah, so people were just like, wait, Castlevania? So yeah, there's going to be...
I think he had been rumoured for quite a while too, as well.
I mean, they're not going to put anyone else in, you know, other than Simon alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's him and Richter, and they got like his stage as well, which is like a big castle, which has like bosses showing up like the werewolf and Medusa, and like, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, those characters look so cool. I don't want to play against them because they seem to have like... That whip is going to be so frustrating to play against, but it looks so cool.
You can even like do the weird like
3 kind of control over his...
waggle it around.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was those 2. Crom, finally here as a playable character, not an assist trophy.
Yep.
He's an Echo Fighter of Lucina.
Yep. But he plays similar to Ike, but different as well. It's weird.
So it's more than just an Echo then.
Yeah, it's an Echo, but it's
so it's like weird. He plays like her, but has some of his abilities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other Echo Fighter they announced was Dark Samus, who seems to play much like Samus, but it's like visually it's kind of way different.
So it's like these Echo Fighters are pretty much... They're going to play very similar to their counterparts.
Yeah.
But they're going to have like different stats and like different data. But and a few different animations and moves and stuff. But for the most part, it's just like, you know, as they say, an Echo Fighter is going to be very similar.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
That, and then K. Rool.
That ending CG was the best thing they've ever done.
Yeah.
Just because, like, so they had Diddy and Donkey Kong, and everyone's just like, oh my god. Everyone's just like, it's King K. Rool, it's King K. Rool. And then they're just chilling, watching TV, and then someone's outside. They look out the window, get all super nervous, and then they see a shadow, well, a silhouette of like King K. Everyone goes nuts because everyone knows, oh my god, he's actually here. Nintendo actually did it. And then he takes off his jacket.
It's King DDD.
King DD with some props to make himself look like King K. Rool. And he laughs at us, which
so good.
We know is Sakurai. That right there is Sakurai laughing at us.
Yeah.
It was, and the way he laughed, oh, it's so great. I've seen, like, that. I got that GIF saved of him laughing. It's so good. And then a few seconds later, King K. Rool actually, like, pops up around the corner, and that's just amazing. It's so good how they did it, and that character looks so good. And King K. Rool's in Smash.
I saw someone who worked on the original Donkey Kong Country tweet about it. He said he's so happy to see K. Rool finally in a Smash Brothers game, and he really wishes he spent more than 5 minutes coming up with his crappy name.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Something I want to bring up in terms of like the Smash Direct is, one, there's a ridiculous amount of content in that game.
Yeah.
What the like?
So they gave off some numbers for stuff.
Yeah.
They talked about stages. They showed off a bunch of the ones that hadn't been announced, but are the ones that are in it, like returning ones from previous games. And like the N64 ones still have the shitty graphics, which is kind of amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're kind of remastering all of the ones from Melee and Brawl to make them look all new, and so it looks really good.
103 stages.
301 stages, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought it was 103.
Oh wait, what's three?
I don't remember.
No, that is right, isn't it? Yeah.
I can't remember. No, I think it's 103.
Yeah, 103. Okay, yeah, 103 stages, which is way more than all the others. And music.
Oh,
so the Castlevania
my God.
map, the Castlevania stage has was it 34 songs from Castlevania, like the whole series in there, which is insane for like just the one stage.
Yeah.
Especially since Final Fantasy has like 4, I think.
Yeah,
songs.
I think that's purely due to licensing. I don't think they want to give it to us. Yeah. Which is kind of shitty, actually, because like the amount of music is in this game, I think they said over 900 tracks.
Well, they said it's over 800, but including like menu music and like other like the victory sound and shit like that, it comes to about 900 or so, which are all in the sound test, which you can just sort of listen to outside of whatever.
And like
the screen off, put your headphones in.
That's cool. They've done it that way.
Yeah,
they've like set it up just like, hey, want to listen to your favorite Nintendo tracks? Create a playlist, put in your earphones.
Yeah, you can create your own playlist. It showed workout playlists and stuff like that. Because like the 3DS version of Smash 4 did that as well. It let you like close it without it going on standby, and you could like listen to it in your bag.
That's cool.
They said, how many hours was it? Like 28 hours worth of music. Your Switch battery is not going to last that long.
Oh no.
But that's so much music.
It really is. And with all those tracks, it's a huge shame if Final Fantasy don't give us a few more.
Yeah.
I think. Just, I don't know. I get it though, licensing. There's so many things that go behind with music. I remember when I see
how many Metal Gear songs are in it too.
Oh, I know, that's interesting.
Because if they are like remaking them, kind of like that Snake Eater theme, or like remixing them, man, like think what other stuff they would have on there.
What's the like theme where you get spotted and
just alert?
Is it just alert? No, I don't just mean the encounter. Yeah,
probably.
You know that theme.
Yeah.
Imagine that playing while you're in the middle of a Smash match.
I'm pretty sure that was one of the songs that was in Brawl.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was.
Something else they did, which is a huge, like, it's just a really nice thing, is, so in Smash Wii U, it's like if you go on, like, a Zelda stage, there's, like, a set of, like, 10 to 12 tracks, right? And then you can you got a slider of how often you want it to play.
Yeah.
And you obviously, if you want that song immediately, just turn off every other one. That's
It's
cool.
gonna be annoying going through 800 songs to see what ones you want and what ones you don't.
Yeah, that's true. I hope it's just rather than a slide. I know there is a slider, but I hope it's just a button. It's just turn off. But still, that's a lot. Yeah. But they've changed it now, so there's not set tracks for set stages. It's just hey, if that's a Zelda stage, choose from all the Zelda music.
It just dumps all of the music.
All the Pokemon music.
There's going to be so much Pokemon music.
There's so much to this game. It's just so much. I'm so excited. Oh, Smash Meter is now a thing.
Yeah, so it charges up as you're fighting, kind of like just a regular fighting game meter.
Yeah.
And then you can let off a slightly lower level, not as strong.
Yeah.
Smash.
I want to know how strong though, because Marth killed Lucas at 20%. They still seem like final smashes are just insane and stuff.
So was that they talked about game modes as well, and the one which was it? What do they call it? Smash. Break. Smash.
I can't remember. What one are you actually talking about?
The one where you select the characters and then you can't use them again on the.
Oh right. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. Smashdown.
That's what I thought as well, though.
But they basically got a mode where you jump in and then
you got all the characters.
Yeah.
And then you select whoever you want to play as, and then you do another round, which those 4 characters or however many people played it last time are not available to select again.
Yep.
So if somebody really wants to get Pikachu, you got to get there first.
Yeah.
So that's kind of unfair depending on where your cursor is.
That's true.
Unless you all start in the middle and then you have to kind of get there quickly. Yeah. So that's a super interesting idea. And then then someone's always going to be left with so much shit.
After what?
The last couple of matches are going to suck.
It's going to be so good though if you're really good with a certain character, but don't tell anyone anything and just hope people leave it, and then right at the end everyone's just I don't want to play this crappy character, and you're I'm my main character now. It'd be so great. But I mean it kind of encourages you to get better, more characters and play more characters. I like the incentive behind it. It's great. It's awesome. And then they got that other mode which is I think you can pick up to 5 characters. It's like a crew battle basically.
Oh yeah, and then you could have was it 3-on-3 and then 5-on-5?
Yeah.
So you could have that, and then you could have 5 people against 5 people, and then you could each say which character you want to be, and then you can do that and square off against each other. Or you could have you be 5 characters and then taking on 5 others. That seems kind of cool. It's just a lot of modes that they're adding, and seem ways that they're making it easier for people to make up these games rather than having them to do it themselves.
Yeah.
They made HP battles just a straight up menu option now. You don't have to go into the advanced settings,
special battles.
Yeah, and turn that shit on.
Yeah.
That was cool. I always enjoyed that as well. They showed off tournament.
Yeah.
Classic is back as well.
Yeah.
That just seems to be a game mode, so you're going through all those stages.
Yeah.
Assist trophies were all over the place. Grey Fox, a monster from Monster Hunter,
Crystal from Star Fox Adventures.
Yeah, all that shit. It would be better if you just go watch it.
Yeah,
there was just so much to it. They showed the menu off, and a bit of it was blurred.
The menu is stunning, man.
It looks
I
really
like
cool,
that
yeah.
menu.
Yeah.
And it's even got a nice dashboard on the right hand side,
which you can bring in.
Which is telling me that online is going to be awesome and heavily integrated, and I think they're going to really do well.
So something on that sidebar was blurred out, and then a whole menu option was blurred out, which they'll talk about somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
Don't know where.
Nobody knows what that is.
It seems nobody knows.
What's your prediction if you had one?
It seems like if it was an adventure mode, they would have said it.
Hey, there's still loads of time.
I guess, yeah. It's just it must be something new though, right?
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. It'd be really cool if it was a story.
So my two predictions are either they're just like trolling us and just like, yo, of course we got an adventure mode.
Oh, it's trophies.
So, right, here's the thing. You know everything they're doing for this Smash game?
Yeah.
They like Ridley, King K. Rool.
Yeah.
These are all fan favourites. People come in.
Yeah.
Like, this is what... Sakurai's just being, look, you've all asked for this stuff. Like, stuff is coming. I think Goku is a huge possibility. I genuinely
do think he is.
I think it's a huge possibility. The fact that Crunchyroll tweeted it out, I think they only tweeted it because I think they have the rights to Castlevania, maybe. The anime.
But it's on Netflix.
Why did they tweet it out? Goku is coming home. He's coming
home.
He's coming.
Unlike the World Cup.
So I think Goku's come in, I think Shadow's come in, and I think Geno's come in as fighters. I'm predicting that right Shadow. Now. I think he's going to be a Sonic
Knuckles is an assist
Echo
trophy,
fighter.
cool. Oh yeah.
Shadow, right? Shadow was an assist trophy where he pops out and he makes the entire screen go like dark and slow. They haven't shown him
Chaos
off.
Control.
So he is going to be an Echo fighter in this. Okay. I'm telling you. Geno is that. Like, I haven't played Super Mario RPG, right? So I don't know anything about that character. But is a fan favourite. Everyone
really want him.
People really want Geno, and I don't know why. I guess they just really like Mario RPG. I don't. Like, he's been in nothing else. Why? I'm not questioning it. People want him, so he's coming. And who else did I say? Goku.
Yeah,
those three are coming, and so that leads me to believe. I think adventure mode is coming. I think they're just gonna do it, and if it's not adventure mode,
will it have cutscenes?
Yes, 100%. They're gonna. I think Sakurai has maybe been like, I was wrong about the cutscene.
I really hope he does though.
Yeah. Oh, if he admits, it'd be great. Or it'd be even funnier if, like, in the direct, he's just like, please promise me you will not share these online. Everyone's like, we promise we won't.
We will ban your Twitch channel.
Within 10 minutes of release, 10,000 YouTube videos out.
There's no point. It's the whole like Persona 5 thing again, isn't it? Don't stream after this date. It's like, what?
Any developer, seriously, if you're listening, alright guys, any developer that actually takes...
I'm putting my foot down.
This approach... Come on, it's 2018. You're being dumb now.
Yeah.
Sakurai, I love you, but you're being dumb. It's silly. It's a silly thought process. But yeah, I either think it's adventure, or I think it's going to be some sort of like Coliseum mode where in it is all-star event mode, challenges, some sort of coin launcher minigame, please.
That was a pretty cool.
And break the targets. I think they'll chuck all that in and just be like, here's the fun little other stuff.
I can't wait for them to announce Geralt in it.
Geralt.
Yeah.
You think?
That'd be cool.
God damn it.
Yeah. And,
Goku and Geralt.
And Jehuti is a assist trophy as well. That'd be cool.
It's just,
Iron Man.
It's insane. I want to bring up the funniest thing ever. I keep seeing everyone ever since the direct keeps tweeting out.
Better not be Waluigi.
No.
Okay,
you know, in terms of like competitive aspect, you know, tournament organisers, how are they supposed to make rules for this game? There's 100 stages. The rules are like insane.
I mean, you pick the stage before the fight.
Yeah, but like obviously in terms of like how there's always like legal stages and stuff.
Yeah.
So like, how are they going to sort out rules for this game? It's going to be a nightmare. I can't wait. It's just going to be a shit stuff. But the best type. It's only going to be a shitstorm because there's so much. Yeah. And that's like the best reason for it. I've been hyped for this game ever since I watched The Invitational, basically.
I still haven't seen that yet.
I saw the gameplay of it and how it is in that set, and I'm just like, okay, I need this game right now. And
how much does it suck that they didn't have the whole character roster there?
I agree, but I'm also just like, because they've taken it around like the UK recently. Some of my friends actually went. Super jealous, hate them. But the same build at the Invitational was there. Okay. So they only had like the 20 odd characters and stuff.
How many characters are there now?
I counted. 69.
Nice.
That was nice to remember. I knew. Oh, you knew? Fuck you. Yeah. 69, but I think is more technically.
I think that was including all Echo Fighters and stuff.
No, I think it's...
No, wait, it wasn't, was it?
No. There's 74, I think.
That sucks. Okay.
No, there's 72. Because people have got a theory that, because that new mode comes out where, like, characters fade after you've used them.
Yeah.
They're going to pander to 4 player, so the ending roster is going to be a multiple of 4. So people have a theory that is either going to finish with 76 characters or 80.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a nice way to remember.
Yeah, I guess so.
Twitter's awesome. Everyone on Twitter... yeah, okay. Not all the time.
They announced a collector's edition, which isn't much of a collector's edition. It's just kind of a big bundle.
And it's
a cool looking box. It's got that awesome panoramic.
Yeah. Shout outs to anyone, and I know a few of the Smash
I saw
Bros
some tweets.
have. Yeah, shout outs to anyone.
We were too hasty.
Like printed out that banner, or like, oh, guys.
I got that large image. It's like over 100 meg. It's so like big. And I was looking into like getting it printed off and framed. But,
I'll be getting that.
God, I'm so glad I didn't.
Same, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to do it until the game is out because like, if they keep adding to it.
That's the thing, see, like, the artwork.
Yeah.
Or at least I don't think anyone thought they would add to that artwork.
They didn't. It's like, it's different. Those spaces weren't there before. It is changed, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I know, it sucks. I went back and looked at it, and like multiple people did as well. They said it has like moved around.
See, now I got excited because I haven't looked at it, and I was just like, wait, are there more spaces?
Whoa, that would be really cool. Yeah. And I was like, oh, there's not. That sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, wait, no, these spaces aren't even there anyway.
But I think getting that as a print and like as a really long framed artwork, I need it. It's stunning. It's insane. It's like a huge celebration of like everything Nintendo and everything not Nintendo. It's
the collector's edition has a GameCube controller, which I think has a little Smash logo on it, and a GameCube adapter.
Yep.
So I mean, it's just kind of like a big bundle of it, and well, I suppose it's kind of priced fairly.
I think it's priced. I was worried it was going to be 100, 120.
Yeah.
So
if the game's 50, then the GameCube controller might be like 25, 30.
Yeah.
The same for the adapter. So you're saving a little bit.
Right. I'm calling this out now. Nintendo, please stock. Keep this stuff in stock. Getting the adapter on Wii U was a bollock.
Yeah.
I ordered one from Amazon. Actually, no. Jen, shout out to Jen. She pre-ordered. It was for my, because it came out near my birthday.
Yeah.
She actually bought me Smash and like the edition with the adapter and controller.
Yeah.
Right. We had to cancel it because not only did she pre-order it and it just didn't show up whatsoever, they like emailed her like a day or two before saying we won't have stock in. We don't know when we're gonna have stock in. So that was great. So I had to cancel. I couldn't get it at Game. I couldn't get it anywhere.
Yeah.
The adapter. I had to like go third party to get mine. Like that adapter was a bollock.
They're the same thing though. They're just branded differently. It's exactly the same product.
It technically is better because it has a PC mod.
Oh yeah, there's that. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get that edition. Just please, Nintendo, have stock. Please, don't do an amiibo on us, and don't do. Dude, Smash started amiibo.
Yeah, and we're
Look
gonna
how
get
far they've come.
We're gonna get amiibos of Rool and
Goku.
I mean, yeah, I guess
it's coming. Okay, we're gonna get a Goku
Snake amiibo. I'm looking forward to.
Oh yeah.
Simon Belmont amiibo would be so cool. We've seen the Ridley amiibo. It looks fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. Splatoon.
Yeah, Inklings and stuff. Crom. Sean is going to buy another Fire Emblem one.
Crom hasn't already come out, has he? Because I've had multiple Fire Emblem amiibo.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's been one.
No.
Lucino. Oh yeah, Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he has.
Yeah, cool. We talked about that for a while.
Another dude with a sword.
Yeah, Smash Direct is absolutely incredible. I'm gonna buy that edition with the GameCube controller and adapter for sure.
Then I'll cancel mine because I've already got an adapter.
Oh, okay, just stock, please.
Yeah.
Please.
What else happened last week?
Red
Dead had a gameplay video. That looks incredible.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah.
I've watched that a couple of times now. It really does just look like The Witcher, but with guns.
Right, that trailer, to me is like telling us that this game is going to be in the running for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Because that game is going to be
I'm way
huge.
more excited now that I've seen that gameplay.
Yes, same.
I may have to get it on launch. Like, it was one of the ones where, like, I know this game's going to be good, but it comes out around the time where just so much stuff is coming out.
So this is what concerns me about the date. We're halfway through August, yeah?
Yeah.
Next month onwards is going to be insane. Like, until the end of the year. No, until March, I think.
You're
Because
aware there's
February's-
stuff coming out next week and the week after, and then the week after is September. There's stuff now. Madden, I think, is out today, which is like the starting
must
point.
buy.
It's always
I
the
know what you
start of like the holiday games
FIFA.
and stuff, and like it's just insane.
Have you seen anything on Black Ops beta?
No,
I watched one or two like videos. I watched someone stream it.
I saw some videos up, but I didn't check anything out.
The game looks really good. I mean, from what I saw gameplay wise, I'm seeing a lot of like positive stuff actually by it about the feedback of it. It looks really cool, looks super fun, but you know the sound design. That game, like, I want to put headphones on and play that game. I think they've nailed it.
They've been pretty good, yeah.
I've heard like quite a lot of people say like this game sounds incredible.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's awesome.
I've heard people say that they were playing it and then they like did double tap X to try and do the boost.
Oh yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
Because it still looks like that futuristic sort of setting, but you don't have a jetpack.
So that's kind of cool.
Strange.
Can't wait for that to come out. That's for me a must.
I'm more interested in Blackout, so I'll play that beta.
Which they teased.
Yeah.
That look.
You saw some bits, but not enough to know what like the map
It's because
really
we saw
is.
a squad in a helicopter and in a buggy. That got me excited.
You don't often get vehicles in Call of Duty
And
now.
like because they had multiple members, just like you think Battle Royale. I didn't think about like the idea of going in as a squad. I just thought like me and like 100 people, right?
Yeah.
Now the squads are going into it, and there's vehicles and I'm excited. And when's that? That's October, is it?
That's October, and the beta for Blackout is the end of next month, I think. The end of September.
Right, yeah.
Or something like that. We've got about a month away. I don't know whether you need to pre-order it to get into that like you did the multiplayer one.
I think you do.
But I might as well just do it from Amazon because you can cancel it, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yep. Wait, can you?
Yeah. I did that for like loads of betas and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, but Red Dead looks real good, and it comes out October 24th or something like that.
Yeah.
The end of the month, which is the other side of the month from Assassin's Creed, which I really looking forward to. But that's like a month after Spider-Man. I don't know how long I'm going to be playing that for.
All right. Now, I'm not complaining about this. The more games, the better. It just always is. But at the same time, how are you supposed to play a game like Assassin's Creed and Red Dead? Think of the size of these games.
Dragon Quest XI comes out 3 days before Spider-Man, which is a week before Tomb Raider and Spyro.
See, Spider-Man, and I still have stayed away from gameplay of Spider-Man, but
I've only seen stuff that they've shown off at E3. I listened to people talk about
I'm going to just say Spider-Man's going to play like Batman, okay?
No, it's way more refined and acrobatic.
Is it more open world?
I mean, it is open world.
It is it?
I mean, well, when you play Arkham City, that's open world.
Oh, okay, right.
And
okay.
at night.
Okay, so Tomb Raider at least is going to be, I don't want to call it linear, but it is. You have an area. I mean, that is.
Wait till you play Wise. Then you can have a better view of what Shadow will
Right,
be.
Okay. My thought
it has
process,
like giant hubs.
Yeah. But even though those areas are giant, it's still like a big area.
It's still a big game. It's still going to be a big game.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Just the thought of like Assassin's
so
Creed.
Much stuff.
That world is huge. Yeah,
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is way bigger than Origins.
Yeah. And
that
then
was gigantic.
Red Dead from that trailer looks huge. It looks
big. Yeah, I still need to finish Horizon and God of War.
These aren't complaints. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
They showed off Doom.
Yeah, so I watched that presentation this morning. We watched a little bit of the gameplay yesterday.
Yeah.
That looks like more Doom in a new setting with new guns.
But the setting's cool.
Yeah, and his little sword arm thingy.
Yeah.
Seems neat as well.
That was awesome.
They showed off a bunch of new settings later on. They switched over to mouse and keyboard and showed off like a really fast-paced action sequence. And then showed off like a bunch of artwork and environments and things for places that like you'd never been to in a Doom game before.
Yeah.
It's like this whole like Dark Souls looking area with like bridges and it's all dark and like a Colosseum and shit and all that stuff. And then there's like this like alien spaceship looking thing which is all white and gold and stuff. It's crazy. No word on when it's out, which gives me some kind of reprieve because I get to finish up the first game, which I have started. That's really good. But yeah, so that looked good too. I
think
anything else?
It. No, I think I can't think of anything.
Shenmue 1 and 2 is out next week, a week today. I've got like a bunch of copies of that ready. So we'll get through that. Your first time playing through it.
Yeah.
You started playing it on the Dreamcast, but we might as well just jump over to PS4.
Yeah. It'll control a lot better, I can imagine.
Yeah, they've got the original controls in there, and then like an alternate control option, which I really have no idea how it's going to work. But yeah, looking forward to that. Obviously, two of my favorite games. And yeah, like just stuff's going to be coming out each week, and we'll probably have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. It's going to be hard hitting. It's going to be like one thing after another. Like, because I mean, in between podcasts, like 3 major games are going to come out in those 2 weeks.
So we'll all have new stuff. We'll always have new stuff to talk about, which is I'm quite excited about. But I do also super want to finish stuff.
Yeah,
that
it's nice but daunting.
Yeah. Quite worried how things will go,
but any other events coming up? I don't think it is till November now, isn't it?
I mean, Paris Games Week will be sometime soon. Gamescom is probably in September. I'll have a look maybe a bit further down the line and see what's coming up and what else has happened. Like I really can't think of any other news.
No, I don't think anything else major has happened.
But
all right.
Well, actually, before we do anything else, we'll talk about sort of some things that are upcoming.
Yeah.
On the channel. So yeah. Later on this week, we will not have an episode of Halo up because they've been going up on Fridays.
Yeah.
Episode 3 went up last week, and so we'll have something else to fill that in. If I can finish up Dead Cells, then we'll get that video online, but something else will be up there. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is going to be starting up.
Yeah.
I'm really like proud of Sean and his boss fight at the end of Sonic 1.
I mean, okay, he cheesed it, but still, it was cool.
I mean, he played it how you were meant to play it.
He hid in the corner, yeah.
But yeah.
Hey, look, I'm not taking away from it. Tactically, it was good. It was good.
Yeah. So yeah, Sean finished up Sonic 1, which was cool.
Yeah.
And we're starting up Sonic 2, which will be going up possibly this Saturday.
Probably it's maybe already up. Yeah, it's already.
This is going up.
Yeah, it'll already be up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Today's Saturday.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I forgot. Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But episode 2 will be up.
All right.
This Saturday coming.
Oh, still got to use the time.
Yeah, it's talking in future, past it. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So hey, we started Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed that.
Hope you enjoyed episode 1. Episode 1 is great. I did something I weren't proud of.
I still don't know what you're on about there.
Yeah, you'll see.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. So stuff is upcoming. Fun things. Possibly some new videos.
Yeah.
Need to still work that out. But I suppose finally we'll. I really don't think you're going to get this question.
In terms of the channel, and this is for realsies this time. First things first. Starting yesterday, I would have started streaming.
Monday.
Yep, you would have seen me play Breath of the Wild. That's cool.
Is that archive anywhere?
If you go twitch.tv/Xandiarr, click on videos, it'll be up there for another like 2 weeks, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So from this day, it'll be roughly 2 weeks.
Are you going to put that anywhere on YouTube as well?
Maybe not. I think I won't YouTube that. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do, if I'm going to archive my live streams or not.
I suppose you got 2 weeks to figure it out.
Yeah. I'll figure that out. But because at some point, I think it might be more entertaining to do like an actual playthrough of Zelda for the channel at some time. I'd like to do some sort of Zelda content anyway. And also, I hope you guys like the new sub badges. For anyone who hasn't seen them yet, I'm just saying they are insane. Yeah. Do you enjoy that?
No.
You enjoyed that?
That was rough.
That was amazing.
No.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
Oh god.
Vegeta shit. No, it doesn't.
They're really cool. I'm happy with them. Been working on those for a little while. Oh, at least the idea for a little while. Ran into a few walls and then was just like, actually, like, why aren't I simplifying this? Like, yeah. Anyway. So yeah.
Darian.
Oh no.
I just read a different part of this question and realised that it's going to be super fucking easy.
I don't know.
Shit.
I've had some easy ones wrong before.
Right, well, you've only got one wrong so far.
And that was Pokemon Go, wasn't it?
Flappy Bird. Your answer was Pokemon Go.
No, my answer was Flappy Bird.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
that's right, because it was 2016, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so this is the part of the podcast where we have a question for one another. So episode 9, I guess we're not going to make it through all of them for the year, since we
Probably
took sort of a year
no.
off. So do you want to go first? Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, one.
There you go. I win. I went rock. He went scissors. Always go rock, my friends. Not really. I mean,
we both went rock the first time. That's what happened. All right, go on, man.
My theory on rock, paper, scissors, right?
Yeah.
Really quickly, is you should always go rock or scissors, because we as humans are lazy, and
opening your hand is like
and rock is the easiest one to do because like you don't have to do any movement, right? So I think people will always go rock first, and then because they're lazy, it'll be a draw, and then they'll go scissors, and then you'll win.
Need to test that theory out.
I can't do that with Jen anymore because we've rock, paper, scissors enough to know she goes random, so
oh shit.
Yeah, it's tough. Like I never know what's going on in our match anymore.
Okay, read your question.
I won, so you go first.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that how we go? What?
All right.
I can't remember what we rock, paper, scissors.
This is going to be okay. Yeah.
All right, you go first.
This is going to be tough, dude.
All right.
What was the title of the first in the series of hugely popular FIFA football games?
Oh, FIFA World Soccer.
Is that your answer?
Yeah. Is it not?
I want to give it to you,
What?
but you have been harsh with me.
No. Have I fucked?
It's actually FIFA International Soccer.
No, that's
Yeah, you're thinking of like the World Cup, aren't you? Yeah.
Damn.
Closer. I'm surprised you
Yeah.
you impressed me there.
Okay. Which popular gaming craze of the 1990s, where players looked after a digital pet, takes its name from the Japanese word for egg and the English word for watch?
Oh no. I know. I had one. We all had one. What's it fucking called? See, now I went to say Neopets, and that's like early 2000s. That's like not the thing. Tamagotchi. It's fucking... Yeah, it's Tamagotchi.
Yeah, you got it.
Tamagotchi. I nearly... Like, all I thought was Neopets, and like I didn't even touch Neopets. I had a Tamagotchi, but not Neopets.
Japanese word for egg and the English word for watch. Tamagotchi.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Egg watch.
Super. So, when you read which popular gaming craze of 1990...
I didn't read the where players look after a digital pet.
Oh, okay.
I read the top line and then the other bit, and I was like, man, he's fucked.
See, I hear digital pet, and I was just like, oh, I got this. And then I was like, I don't got this because it ain't Neopets.
Balls.
We're tied up now.
Yeah, we both got one wrong.
To be fair, I got one wrong because I was dumb. You got one wrong because that was a hard question.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's no way I would have known that myself. Are you looking through?
Somehow I've got 9. I got 9 points. So you should have 9 as well.
I don't know where mine are.
What? Oh, yours are up here. There.
I got
So
one.
actually, including this one, you got 9.
9.
This is episode 9. But we got one wrong. So we've done 10 of these.
Episode 0.
Oh, did we do it on there as well? Fucking episode 0. It always messes us up. Oh, okay. Ugh. God damn it.
A lot has changed in a few weeks. I got my hair cut. I look like a different person.
Yeah. Not that anyone's ever going to see it.
Nope. Alright.
Alright.
So, lots of videos coming up on the channel. More Sonic Team, more Mario Kart, more NES Classics. Should be ending quite soon, actually. Probably Mario Party as well.
Might do some dumb one-off videos just to use as like filler episodes between series breaks.
Yeah.
Just like short episodes of whatever the fuck I can find. I really like the idea of having catch-ups on videos, or more like check-ins on stuff. Especially if it's like a super long game that like we could do an opening act with, but then like check in with it later on. But also I might, well, we've got like a ton of ideas flying around.
Yeah. A lot of ideas.
Which maybe we'll talk about off.
In future, I think.
Camera, but...
The thing that sucks is that like a lot of the ideas, just there are certain few that I really want to do that aren't quite doable right now in current situations, living situations.
Yeah.
It's just slightly harder to pull off, basically. Okay. But there's tons of ideas just like in general. And we're not just talking about like games in terms of like other things, like opening act is like a new thing that will be coming soon. The thing I'm really excited about with opening act is like finding a game that neither of us was like, you know, weren't on our radar, and then playing.
I mean, that's kind of what Dead Cells was for me.
Yeah, exactly. And
it's
then
just it came out, and I came back from work, and I was like, "Hey, Dan, do you want to record this thing?"
Exactly.
And he was like, "All right." So we kind of did that. But yeah, if we can find something, I want to do it for a lot of more like new games as well. And if we can get those out within the same week that game is out, then that's really
awesome.
interesting to me as well. Because then people can like look at it
the first like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and then maybe decide if they want to get it or not.
And then that also helps us decide if do we like want to carry on with this? Like and then you guys can let us know if like you'd love to see like a fully fledged series out of this. Maybe,
yeah, we could always do episode 2 and 3 and whatever.
Exactly. So
if we feel like it was like Dead Cells, I didn't really want to like just keep recording.
Roguelike games are hard to do a series.
But I think a story-based game or something could easily work as that, and then we could use the opening act as episode 1 then.
Exactly.
But yeah, like lots of fun stuff upcoming, and and that's going to do it for the show.
Yep, that's everything. So don't forget to follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, send your comments to twitter.com/Axlums
and twitter.com/Xandiarr.
And we're going to go watch Deadpool 2.
Yeah, and
I watched Ant-Man and the Wasp recently.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's a good film. It ends exactly where you think it's going to end.
Yeah, of course. And hopefully see some of you guys on Twitch as well.
Yeah.
So I'll be streaming quite regular. Twitch.tv/Xandiarr. And we will see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you got it right.
Yeah.
It's only been 9 weeks.
18.
Wait, that's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, 18.
Also, plus 2 months.
Plus, break.
It's been like 5 years.
Yeah, well, kind of.
Anyway, thanks everybody for listening.
See you guys next time.